After the ball is over, after the skein is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 5, I was checking something, just give me a second, 589. Hello everybody, welcome to Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 589. I am Marlisha, also known as Lady Fernico.
And I'm Tahlia, also known as Franciscan Gypsy.
We want to welcome all new and returning viewers to the Fun in the Woman Cave. If you are new, we're glad to have you with us. We hope you see something you enjoy and that you will return. If you are returning, we're always glad to have you back. And if you are new or returning but in the shadows, kind of peeking around the shadows, and you'd like to become more official, I promise we don't bite. All you have to do is press the little red subscribe button on your right and maybe tap the little bell so you can get notifications. You get a drop down menu that will tell you, we'll give you an option. You know, you want all the notifications, some of them or none of them, and you can choose. If you want to take part in the alongs and things, then you need to go to our homepage, which is phnpodcast.freeforums.net. It's in the little description box below the video. We are playing musical raps because I'm cold right now and she's not, so
it's okay, I'll turn cold in a second. But I have two other things behind me,
so okay, let's see here. I think I've done all the spiel. Do I go first? I guess I do, huh?
Yeah, you go first.
So I have 3?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have one.
Alright, well, my tea is the Little Gray Cells because I was too lazy to get anything else. We were in a little bit of a hurry because I went to church and I brought her Jesus and I came back and went to adoration, and so we got a little bit late and I didn't want to take a lot of time for my tea. So this is a re-steep of the Little Gray Cells, which is an Adagio tea, which is really amazing.
And your mug?
My Adagio autumn mug, because autumn is the best season and it should be autumn all year round.
And then it wouldn't be the best season anymore.
It would be the only season.
Which would make it not the best because it would be the only.
Well, the only, so it's still the best. Anyway, your turn.
So I also have the Little Gray Cells because I wanted to match Mom's temperature. So I am using my Offer It Up Buttercup mug.
Yeah, I thought about using my other one, but I'm still having a hard time gauging how much of my Little Gray Cells to put in my Thank God in Advance mug.
I have 2.5 in here, so you can taste mine if you want to.
I think that's, yeah, I might do that. I think that's what I put in. Well, no, I put in 4 and a little bit for my pumpkin chai latte. And with the 2 ounces of milk, and it was amazing. That's about right. Maybe just a tad more. You taste mine if you want to.
Yeah, I agree, just a tad more.
This one's a little weaker, but that's because it's the second steep.
And then this one will probably settle just fine. Now,
moving along, we've got 2 alongs going right now.
Probably close to 3 with this one.
I think so. Especially if it's a kind of a mild,
not so much with a
not a robust.
And for me, most of the time, 2.5 would be fine because I tend to drink robust teas. But
for me, it takes a little more because I like flavor, but not necessarily hitting me in the head. So I take the tea I have originally. Maybe doesn't have a lot of oomph to it, unless it's got the spices like a chai or something.
Right.
And then I want it to be spicy, and if it's not, I need to up it. I have 3 projects. She has 2, but
1.
So we're going to go right into the alongs. I'm a little disjointed, sorry. Every time we get sidetracked, I get off the rails. our first along that we are doing is the Anything Goes Mal, and both the alongs are going really well. I'm seeing things pop up. I try to go in and at least like things. I'm trying to be more active there and less active elsewhere, because PHN is other than my religious, it should be my primary, because that's where all my friends are. That and Adagio, other than my religious stuff. But anyway, the Anything Goes Mal is an all year long, and we're hitting toward the last month. Once we hit March, it's the last month of the first quarter. So that's when we'll pull prizes into March for the first quarter. And this is everything just counts. Everything, as long as it's within the parameters that are in the group. It has to be paper crafts, knit, loom knit, or crocheted. The details are in the thread, and the featured yarns and featured patterns are as per usual. My stuff, Tahlia's stuff, and Laura's stuff. As I keep saying, this may happen later if we continue with the paper crafts, but we may have some stuff like from Soto Studios or something like that if we decide that we want to make paper crafts a bigger part of the group. Let's see here, normal parameters apply for this. The hashtag is hashtag PHN Ready Set Go. No, PHN Anything Goes on Instagram. Okay, and maybe I should have put a year on that, but it's the first year we've done it, so I'm not overly concerned. The Ready Set Go make along has basically all the same rules, because the first one that we said, the Anything Goes, is anything. The Ready Set Go is not anything blanket statement. It's anything that you started January 1st or later. Okay, it cannot be started in 2023 or earlier. It has to be started January 1st, 2024 or later. And all the normal parameters apply, all the normal featured yarns and featured patterns, all the types of crafts.
If that's
are all
confusing
the
to you, just check the threads.
Yeah, I can be confusing. Just check the threads. You can write a message. If you want me to see it, tag me, please. Because I know Rena's tagged me a couple of times because I missed things that people didn't tag me, because I'm really bad about that.
Right.
So I tend to get overwhelmed with emails and things, so sometimes things get lost. So it's good to be tagged, okay? One thing I did want to mention, if your project is small, for yarn we've been saying 50 yards or less. For paper crafts, if they're really small but not intricate, there's small projects, do a couple for one entry, okay? All right, so that leads us on to our projects. And I guess I go first. I go once, twice. In my Silver Shed USA 10-year anniversary bag, this one here is my Strawberry Shortcake baby blanket. And we just decided to streamline a bit because of the lateness of the hour and stuff. If I just worked on it on the podcast and I only did like 2 or 3 stitches, I said I wasn't going to show it. So
because there was lateness, but also the fact that this is the only thing I've worked on. I barely got any knitting done.
So let me find my... It has grown. This one I did work on a little bit more than just the podcast. You can see the really pretty colors on this. Originally I thought that this side to side was going to be the length, but I now realize that it's the width. So I'm still working on this. It's a very soft blanket. It does tend to tie. If you're going to go to sleep, we can do this later.
No. We don't have a later.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to do this with the Sleepy Tahlia today. I'm not up to it. I'm too tired myself. So, but yeah, this is a really quick knit and a quick crochet, and it's one that I will say, I need a project and I need to do it fast, so I'll pick this one up. Make a baby blanket or a scarf or something. I don't care for it as much in a bigger project, and I don't know if it's because I lost the needle. I'll have to try it again, but that was the one I had to pull out for the wedding gift because it got all wonky. I think I probably mislaid the hook because it never has any problems when I'm doing the baby stuff. So and these can be quite large for baby blankets.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is this. And I can put this away because I have to do the next one, which means that this one I may have to make sure I work on it so I can show it to you next week. I thought I might have one of these things finished this week, but nothing much got done this week. Well, Thursday was a complete wash because we were cooking all day. Because that's our cooking day.
Yes. Usually you get a little bit more of something done, but usually it's paper crafts.
I'm not sure. Oh, I think I did do paper crafts.
Yeah.
Tahlia, come on.
I just said yeah.
No, I can see you nodding. This is going to be an interesting podcast, I think, for me anyway. The next one is in my Knitter's Magic blue and white bag, and this is Tahlia's shawl. It's the cherry bomb. And I'm not sure if I did any more on this when after the podcast, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Oh, Tahlia, I think I found your little stitch marker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I did with it, but I think I found it. So you can see that this definitely has
definitely have progress since last time.
the edging on it, and these are both my yarns right now. I have quite a bit of my yarn in, well, no, some of my yarn in there, and then there's Miss Babs and other things in here, all the different reds. So we shall see how this turns out. I'm not quite sure. Reds can be kind of funny if you don't have the right, sometimes they can be jarring against each other. So I'm hoping that won't be the case with these yarns here. I'm hoping they work well together.
Well, remember the trick of taking a black and white picture, see contrast and...
Well, it's not the contrast I'm concerned with. I'm not worried about the contrast. I'm worried about an orange base versus a blue base so the reds don't necessarily go together.
Right.
Now, if some of the yarns have both, like have both reds together in there, that would be helpful. But yeah, so this goes really quickly. This is from the Scrap Shawl pattern by Anastasia Zattel, and this is another one that I just kind of say, okay, I want to do something that'll work up quick and it's easy and I don't have to think about it, and this is what I do. All right, Tahlia.
Okay, so my only project, and I only worked on it on the podcast and then literally yesterday. I finished this purple square for my Log Cabin Love Blanket. It's a 10 hours or less pattern.
And by square she means log.
Yes, sorry, log. So the purple one up here just got finished. And I just am picking up for the next purple one.
Is it the same color purple?
Same color purple,
Okay.
because it's opposite.
Because I know you had another...
Yeah, the lighter one will be on the sides.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So...
Well, that'll be pretty. Poke me in the eye.
Sorry. So it's developing.
I like this color.
Yeah, the top or the bottom?
The bottom. The top is pretty too, but...
I can't remember what that was.
It looks like tiger eye. I mean,
Yeah, I don't remember what I used that in. It might... I don't know what that was.
It reminds me of tiger eye, the stone.
It might have been a Matosh.
It might have been. Yeah, it might have been.
Because that's when I was still grabbing whatever scraps I had.
Because it does... To me, it looks like... When I was a kid, my first ring that I bought that wasn't like out of a candy machine, we were at Yellowstone National Park, and I was about, I don't know, 8 or 10 maybe, and I saw this tiger eye ring, and I had to have it because I'd never seen a stone like that with it was like brown gold. It was beautiful, and that reminds me of tiger eye. I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I can't remember what that was. I'm pretty sure it was Matosh.
It might be. It looks like it could be. Because you don't get Malabrigo. Malabrigo could do something like that, but...
I don't know why I don't care for the feel as much.
I like Malabrigo. It's a nice alternative to Matosh, and it's not so expensive.
I usually think it was being less plied.
It's a little softer, but I don't know if it's less... Maybe a little less plied. It depends on what you get. You have to be careful to make sure it's superwash, though.
Yeah.
Because I think they tend to be non-superwash. I may be mistaken. It's been a while since I've purchased Malabrigo, but okay. Let me just. I don't know what happened to my stitch marker for this.
Oh, yours ran away?
Yeah, I think it did. Because it wasn't hooked when I brought it out. I don't worry over much because I have one on my desk, I know, and I'll get that later. I'll put that in there, but I can always fix it later because it's not like knitting. I could just fix it. Is that me again?
Yes, because I only have the one.
Okay. Well, I know I have. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is the one I'm still calling the thank you. I actually literally only worked on this yesterday when I was waiting for Davina to go to her appointment. Nothing mattered, just the regular appointment for her stuff. This yarn is surprisingly fiddly to work with.
Are you just using too big a hook for the yarn?
I don't think so. It's a DK yarn, and I'm using.
It looks almost fingering though. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I guess it's just the angle.
No, it to me it feels like a sport.
Okay.
And it's kind of splitty sometimes. It's a very soft yarn, but I keep having to pull back so I can redo the stitch. It's like it doesn't catch properly, or it catches where it shouldn't. But I don't want to give it up because it's very soft, and I kind of like to finish this and give this to the person it was intended to be given to when I made it.
Right.
She may not receive it until next year, but I mean, it shouldn't take that long. It's just that the yarn, you would think it should be a joy to work with because it's very soft, and
But a lot of times the soft ones tend to be splitty.
yeah, I don't know if I'm, like I said, I don't know if I'm.
At least if they are single ply.
See, it keeps pulling. It's when I come in to pull it. When I pull up, so you can see the.
You actually missed part of a stitch there.
No, I didn't miss it. It split.
That's what
It split. So it's just, it's really frustrating. But I don't want to pull it
I
out.
just wanted to see what the ply is on this.
I think it's a 2-ply, maybe. It's a. Let me see. I know I have the.
It might actually be a 4-ply.
This is. It's Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK. Oxblood. Love the color. I don't know.
You probably have a tail down here I can access.
It doesn't say. Does it usually say whether it's plied?
Not always. Here. I can tell here. Yeah, I thought it might have been 4-ply. It might even be. What the? Let's see. That's one.
But
Because you have. It's interesting because the plies are trying to come apart. You have several plies here, it looks like.
when I pull through, that's when it catches.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I do it too fast, I have kind of a mess. So it's making it slow down, and it's making it so I don't really want to work it because I love the color, but it's dark, and it's dark in my living room, even with the lights on. So if I have to keep pulling back, it makes me not want to work it. But I'm kind of stubborn. I think she'll like this, or somebody will like this. And it's just, it has grown a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little. And I haven't decided if it's going to be a scarf or if it's going to be a cowl. Although for something as this light, I might just leave it a scarf and let her do what she wants. The thing is that then it makes me have to make it longer because a cowl could be shorter.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if, you could do a warm weather cowl, just loose,
Yeah.
But that's all I have to say about this project. That's my last project. I'm going to finish this stitch and then put it away. Because I do, I love this pattern. It's a Cerbel and all that. It's just that if I don't catch this yarn just right, it splits.
Right.
So, all right, I'm going to finish this stitch. And that means I have done 3 projects. And next week, you may just see projects that 3 stitches done, but for this one, you don't. There we go. It's kind of a hard one for us because we have weather coming in tomorrow, which always kind of wreaks havoc on Tahlia.
And also my sleep schedule's been really way off.
Yeah, mine too. So it's just not way off, but enough off that it's, All right, so let's see here. That takes care of that.
Usually that leads on to your paper crafts.
All right, I do have some paper crafts. I did it when I finished my portion of the cooking, which actually baking. I made brownies for our delayed Mother's
I did
Day.
make one thing that was not
I mean,
here.
not delayed Mother's Day, delayed Valentine's. What?
I did make one paper craft, but it's not here. I sent it off.
Right, and the other one I made you saw last week. So look, Stacy, I'm actually using the journal. It's not my religious journal this time. So I have to get used to the pages that have print and stuff on them because I don't know quite what to do with them. So it takes me a little while to get to that point. But this is this is the first page. It's a spread, and I think it says, let's see, it says believe and thankful. And what caught my attention on this was the dress and the dotted page here, where the dress was on one side of the paper and the dotted, wake up,
Okay.
the dotted page were on opposite sides, so that the dress was on the back of the dotted page. And I said, oh, that'll work. It wasn't what I intended to do with it at first, but this is what came. What I intended to do with it was to use it with the page. I didn't realize here it is. I intended to use it with the Winnie the Pooh here, but I didn't like the way it worked. So I went ahead and I have tons of Winnie the Pooh because apparently Winnie the Pooh is my adult toy there. I love Winnie the Pooh. So you can see Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, and the words say, I think we dream so we don't have to be apart for so long. If we're in each other's dreams, we can be together all the time. And I just thought that was really nice little, and this is thinking of you. So I had fun. And the colors for the Pooh to me didn't work with the dress or the dot, so I went and did something else. So that's what I did for my journal.
Okay, so, gosh, at least it's on the stash enhancements already, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I don't have too many in the way.
I'll show we'll show our cards first.
Yeah, because we both have cards. We had a delayed Valentine's Day because of Ash Wednesday being on Valentine's Day, and we didn't celebrate because of obvious reasons. So Dana made cards for us.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't let her get any gifts for us this year because she likes. I try to make her understand that not every holiday is a gift-giving holiday, and Valentine's Day is basically for husbands and wives, or boyfriends and girlfriends, or whatever.
Right.
But we like, and we'll like give a little candy or something small. But she made me this card. Isn't that nice? It's Eeyore, if you couldn't tell. Eeyore. And so it says cheerful and gloom-free, and then she has a little message on the side. So cheerful and gloom-free Valentine's Day. Isn't that adorable?
It is.
My husband's so excited about the handmade cards that Davina makes, that I make, that Ty makes, that he now wants to take all the Christmas cards down and hang these where we hang the Christmas cards. Because he really likes this kind of stuff.
Yes, he does. So, here's the one she did for me. She did Ariel and Eric. Here is her logo in the back.
She has that on mine as well.
Yes. And yeah, so just a really sweet Valentine's Day card.
Yeah. They must hang them up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then they'll just go.
My tea arrived that I was waiting for. Mom's had arrived last week.
I also have tea though.
Okay, so we can give tea.
Okay. Did you give me this tea when you just came in? This?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you didn't order for them.
I'm not going to show the sugar that came in. I'll just show the tea.
So, I have an English breakfast, but I've never had shagadelic English breakfast.
I have to try that.
So I was like, well, I gotta have shagadelic English breakfast.
Like far out, man.
It's just like
Totally,
because they have a normal English breakfast too, so it's got to be different. They have English breakfast, English afternoon or evening or something. And
yeah, I have that one. I gave it to you.
Shagadelic English breakfast.
That's funny.
Then organic Assam.
Assam chop.
Then Morning Mojo, which is...
Have you had that before?
No, this is new.
So you got a big one?
It sounds like I'm trying to remember why I got a big one in this one. It's pu'er, black tea, organic orange peel, vanilla cream flavor.
Sounds like a Chorange.
Yeah. I'm not sure, because I know I got this one big because Lady Lavender, because it made me think of Lady Grey.
Mm-hmm. There's a really nice lavender Earl that Adagio has.
I must have just gotten a big one because it's a morning tea. I don't remember why I got a big one.
I'd be interested in tasting a couple of these because I'm going on retreat in April, and I can't take. It'd be messy to take the loose leaves.
And Tea Spot has tea bags for theirs. This is New Moon Darjeeling, because I'm not sure if I like Darjeeling or not.
Yeah, I have some Darjeeling that Chrissy gave me, and I haven't tried it yet.
I guess this comes from Colorado. These, and then Moroccan mint tea, which is a gunpowder green tea with spearmint.
That's interesting.
Because gunpowder has a tendency to be a little bit sweet with the smoky, so you add that with some spearmint. It could be quite nice.
Every once in a while, she'll give me gunpowder, and I can handle it.
Yeah. That's usually one of the few smoky ones.
When she ordered that, she got me organic Mile High chai to see if I like it, because if I do like it, I can get these in the tea bags, and I can bring with me on retreat. And then this one, I don't know what this is. This is ashwagandha chai.
Yeah, it came with it.
Whole leaf herbs and roots.
That was just a free one they threw in there, and I'm like, I don't drink chai tea.
I can't read what this says.
So, organic rhodiola root, organic ashwagandha root, Rwanda roasted dandelion root. I know we've had something with dandelion in it before. Organic cinnamon granules, which makes sense, it's chai. Organic chaga mushroom. Organic cascara shells. Organic cocoa nibs. Organic ginger root. Might be good on your stomach.
Yeah.
Organic cardamom seeds. Organic clove buds. Organic slippery elm bark powder.
As opposed to non-slippery elm bark.
Organic maca root powder. And this is a 6 to 8 minute steep.
And is this one serving?
Caffeine free.
Is this one serving?
Yeah, it looks like it's one serving. It looks like it's a pyramid one.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Yeah. 1 tea bag per serving.
Okay, so I'll probably try this. I'm not as worried about trying this unless I find out I really like it in the tea bag. Then I can, because what I need is a breakfast tea and then like an afternoon tea.
No, that's a caffeine free one.
This one might be this caffeine free?
Caffeine free says in the back.
Then if this one might be one, although I have that blueberry tea that I might do for that.
I mean, you're going to be there a weekend.
But I have to have an afternoon tea.
Yes, but my point is that it doesn't matter if you have a couple.
Oh, right, but especially if I have tea bags.
Yeah.
Now, the ones I ordered for myself, I got 2 of these, but the other one's already in my tin of the little gray cells, because I have it every morning, and so I run out of it quick. And then I got sugar, because Tahlia and I share the sugar. We usually have to get it like every month or every 6 weeks.
You literally said, like, I'm not going to show the sugar.
I didn't. Oh, I got extra sugar. That's what this. I got an 8 ounce, and I got the 3 pound, because I just wanted to see if I could go through Lent without ordering sugar. We'll see. So I have this. That was all I got. We're kind of on a moratorium for. Oh, I'm sorry. I got this. My chocolate pumpkin banana bread. When I got this, this is one of mine. And when I picked it up to taste it, it was very strongly banana. And I only had a very low percentage, so I put it to the lowest possible banana percentage I could, and up the other 2 ingredients. And I want to see if that makes it more like what I was trying to go after. If it's not, I'll just deactivate it, because I have Where's My Chocolate Monkey, which is very, very good, and has that kind of flavor profile. So I'm just going to see if this works. That's why I got another tin. But we're kind of on a moratorium unless we need to replace something or something comes up that's going to go away. So.
Or apparently, if we need rosary.
I didn't buy that. I just enabled.
You were complicit.
I just enabled. I was a tempter.
But.
Okay, so do you have any more stash enhancements?
I do.
Okay, so do I. What are we looking for Valentine's Day?
All my stuff is stamps now.
Okay, I can show one stamp with you. Tahlia gave me this for Valentine's Day. It's a washi tape. It looks like, is that washi tape and stamps, or is that just showing me that what's on the washi tape?
I think it's both. I'm pretty sure it's both. It's been, Mom, I picked this up around before Christmas, so I can't remember anymore.
Oh, it is. Look at this. Did you know all this was in here?
I do think I did. I can't, I got it so long ago. I feel like I picked them out individually.
Okay. So she's got, she's going through that. We can go one on one.
Yeah.
Okay. This, I don't know if you can see.
They can.
Okay. If that one, these are stickers. I love keys. More keys. And then there's teapots and things like that. The one I'm surprised that's not in here is the clocks.
I think we had already. I picked
You
it
got
up.
me clocks already. That's
Yeah,
why.
I think I picked it up around.
She always
300.
gets me clocks. I like keys and clocks and this kind of stuff, books and that kind of stuff, paths and windows and doors and things like that. Things that allow you to have an imagination. And then this went with it. So I don't know what's on this. I can't really see it. It's a washi tape.
This is it's got like cups and books.
Ooh,
and
good.
keys.
So more of the same thing.
Mushroom pictures.
Ooh,
And butterflies
hobbits.
in a. I think it's a butterfly in a glass. Oh, it's a rose in a glass jar.
Oh, like
Beauty and the
Beauty and the Beast. So this was this plus this. What I'll show you after she shows you something. She got me for Valentine's Day.
So this comes from. I didn't realize that they have an Etsy shop. I initially found them on Amazon for something else.
Oh, tell them the name.
It's from snigglesloth.com.
Snigglesloth.
They're also on Etsy.
Tahlia, you need to design a Snigglesloth.
And he's a cute little loppy. I don't have a loppy yet.
But you need to make a Snigglesloth. Oh, isn't he cute?
Actually, I think I might have a loppy, but he's not quite as cute as this one.
That's adorable. I might even be able to draw that one.
So
Snigglesloth.
I'm building my bunny stamp collection. I tend to use these a lot of times for my cards. Because it's not about the person receiving the card, apparently. It's about my...
I know, my husband asked me when I sent my thank you note out to my parents, do they like owls? I said, I don't know what they like. I like owls. So,
And that's all that's really important.
and they know it's from.
You said you wanted to show one next.
All right, this is a small one. This came with the other one from Tahlia. I mean, she gave it to me together.
Yeah.
This is a sloth. And I'm gonna bug her until she makes me a sniggle sloth. You probably can't call it that though, because it's already a shop. But aw, isn't he precious?
He's been waiting around a while, too.
Can you see him? There you go.
Yeah, they can.
Isn't he adorable? He's a sniggle sloth. All sloths are sniggle sloths.
Before I forget, you're going to see coming up in different podcasts, different hoodies. This one is the rabbit heart rate.
Mm-hmm. Hee hee hee.
And then I have... I was just checking to see... No, it's not Winky Bach. Okay.
What?
I wanted to see if it was Winky Bach.
Winky Bach. Oh, right.
Heart rate.
Well, she's looking for. I didn't get just to finish this. This says, and if I can get a picture or something of this on a color printer, maybe I can put it together. It says, "It does not matter how slowly you go," and I think that'd be great in a journal, along with enjoy the luxury of slowness. I think it was.
So this... No, that's the other one. Oh, I'm being attacked by Valeria.
Valeria.
That one's one of the ones I made. The
Yes.
second one I made, I think. Because that's the black one. I have the brown one in my room. So, Dad picked this up for $10
At Walmart.
at Walmart. It's really nice and warm.
He even had the cashier check it, and we all can use it, but Tahlia saw it and said, I want it. So,
Well, I said, oh, this is great. I'll put it back where it belongs. And they're like, no, you keep it.
we knew she wanted it.
It's nice and because I get extremely cold. One of the things that happens is when my body is starting to flare, I will be so cold I'll be wearing like 5 different layers. And so I'm constantly taking this on and off now.
Daddy says that we both wear too many layers. You wear more than I do, but because I was talking about how you wear layers. He said, "Well, you do?" I said, "I don't wear that many layers." I mean, 2 or maybe 3, maybe.
I wear like 4.
So, it takes you- now,
So yeah, it's nickel soft.
how many more do you have?
Oh, quite a bit. Keep.
Just show some more. Don't show them all one by one, or just show them like a handful at a time, because I only have 2 things.
Okay, so this one is a set. Wooden stamp set, Vintage Pharmacy.
Ooh, cool.
Let me see if I can get it. Oh, I
think it slides. It slides.
Oh, you must be right. Are you sure it slides? Oh, it might pop. There.
Oh, there we go. Oh, this is all the rage.
So, first of all, it says, shake the bottle before using, which is totally...
Oh, that's fun. Old-fashioned. I like that box.
Yes. Vintage Pharmacy dose set of 18 wooden stamps. Yes, I'm keeping it in the box.
You should.
Dr. G.T. Fogel, wholesale and retail druggist, Alliance, Ohio. So, we have stamps that set... First, I'll just give you a general glance.
Isn't that great?
A stamp that says druggist, one that says shake the bottle before using, one with the snake and the, I think it's a glass.
Goblet,
yeah. Something, silicone.
Usually they have the, like the staff, like the...
Oh yeah, I think this is supposed to be like, maybe
Poison?
there's something different for a pharmacy.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Medicinal cabinet, and there's a syringe. Looks like this is supposed to be a prescription pad. Oh, a tablespoon, like if you're giving kid medicine.
A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
A beaker. Forceps.
Oh, yeah.
A surgical knife. Another kind of beaker type thing. Another one like that. Oh, a different kind of syringe. Oh, I thought like so. I'm thinking this is supposed to be when they first started doing like stuff to. It's not gonna come out easily, but like to
Ether?
put people under. Yeah, like an ether.
They used to put it on a piece of cotton wool.
Yeah. So and then they have a
timer. A sand. You know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what they're called. If I can get it out.
Something glass. It's a not time glass. Hourglass.
Hourglass. Thank you.
I knew I could get it.
And it looks like it's on the side. It says the shop Cora Crafts, I think is what it says.
It's nicely packaged.
Oh, it's very nicely packaged. I think that's an issue. It attracted me to it because I've never seen anything quite so nicely packaged.
I love the box. It's a sturdy box.
It's a nice sturdy box. Oh, and here, look, a bunch of beakers. Druggist, go back where you were. I had to put them exactly the way they were. And it's one of the clear stamps on the wood.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the beakers. And there is my hourglass. There we go.
That's a really nice set.
It's very nice. The boxes, because I have a couple ones that are in boxes like this. I think I already put away, I think I showed last time, the ones with the Greek, that actually came from Greece that were in their cases with the ink. But this beats even that.
You have to send me that slide. I want to see what they have.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. It's very nice. And I guess I'll do... Oh, let's see the bookmarks. Did you get any bookmarks?
I showed my bookmark, remember?
Oh, yes, you did. Okay, let's see. That's not a bookmark.
Except for the one that you haven't given me back.
Which one have I not given you back? I thought I gave it to you back. Oh, I haven't. Okay, I don't know why I didn't. So, this was a free one that came with this one. First of all, isn't he adorable?
He is cute.
Although it might be a she. That's a she.
A Charula.
Isn't she cute? And she came with this because the shop person, owner, said that she thought it took too long to arrive. So she added another one as a thank you, which I gave to Mom.
Nice.
And I like about these is that it's a full magnet itself. So it's good for if you have an older book where the binding's a bit tender, which I have a couple of those.
Says a book a day keeps reality away.
So, those are the only 2 bookmarks. Yeah, okay.
Looks like it, yeah.
So, do you have one?
And Valeria's attacking me.
She attacked me too.
I have my husband's My husband really thinks that everybody can draw.
Yes, he does.
So
He doesn't understand why everyone would want to.
he likes to foster my interest in it. So I had these on my list. This one is drawing chibi. I think that's how you say it, chibi.
I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
So this is, they're really cute. I mean, you think this would be, I can have the hardest time drawing anything, even simple, but some of these look simple enough for even me. And you've seen, I can draw occasionally. You've seen me draw things, but I'm not a confident drawer, and I'm not a particularly proficient one. It takes a lot of work. I'm not an organic artist.
The thing is, it takes a lot of work for anyone who gets started.
Well, and I was told, and I know you have to get over this kind of thing, but I was told at a very young age that I couldn't draw, I couldn't do art, which was a kindergartner. Who tells a kindergartner this?
Yeah.
Okay? And
the difference between that and the fact that Dad had Davina and I doing basic shapes and beginning to do drawing consistently at a young age. So that's really, there might be a talent aspect, but I mean, it does also come into play, like how young it's fostered and if it is fostered.
And because neither one of my parents are particularly visually artistic, my mother is very musically artistic. I have no fear about music, but I know what
if you can draw anything on this, you could draw Baymax.
Yes.
Because little circle, big circle, circle arm, or actually oval arm, oval legs, oval. You can draw Baymax, Mom.
I want to draw him.
And you just have like the little map. You could totally do Baymax.
I've done a few things. I can do owls. I can do some owls, and I remember when I was in 8th grade, I had a very big love of dogs, and I had a dog book, and I was drawing the dogs. You could tell what they were. They might not have been anatomically correct, but you could tell what they were down to the breed and everything, because I was interested in doing it. I'm not sure why. I just decided I didn't want to do it anymore. If I didn't want, I don't know. But there are a lot of cute things. Like here is Scamp the Sloth. He looks like
Is he a sniggle sloth?
But he's a sniggle sloth. Looks like he might be a bandit.
Well, that's a good lead-in for... Oh, no, I don't think it's the bandits. I have a bandit one coming in, but he's not here yet. It's a little sloth reading with a bandit mask, but I think he comes from Sniggle Sloth, maybe.
Probably.
But he's not here yet. So the one I was thinking of, I thought was him, but it's not. It's my miniature Caesar, and Mom says she thinks it might be a coin. I think she might be right.
It might be a seal even. Like, they put down the rings.
Yeah. So what would be nice about it is I can use it as a border, because I don't have a lot of smaller.
If you make an envelope that opens.
Yeah, no, you're right. You'd have to use like red or something.
Or blue or purple.
Yeah.
Or gold.
Gold. Red or gold.
Silver.
Something like that.
Royal colors.
Yeah. So, one of the smaller stamps that I have. And going in the same line of history. Let's see. I'll do these three together and then you can pull your next one.
My last one,
Yeah. So, I'm doing these together because they kind of have the same feel to me.
I don't think they're all the same.
They're not all the same. So,
I think that one is...
One's Greek, one's Roman, one's medieval.
Medieval, yeah, that's what I think.
So, medieval musician.
I like that one.
Now, the ladies with lights, I thought this might be really nice if I wanted just to have, like, even, like, one on either side or something for each, for different, depending on the era. I think this is Roman. And I think this is Greek.
But I think even that one, if you just had one,
Yeah, I agree. Because then it could just give a very nice feel.
Even if you did, like, the page, like, the edge of the page and had it, like, coming off the page either side.
Oh, yeah. That's what, like...
half, like, not half necessarily, but, like...
I see what you're saying. So you don't hit...
So you're all kind of partially off stage.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, that's obviously you can also use the full, but...
Right, obviously, yeah. So... I'm pretty sure this is Roman. This one is just very nicely situated.
Well, then it gives you more options.
Yeah, she was the one I saw first. And it took me a while to think of why I would want her.
Because I want it. I like the medieval.
Yes. And again, that's something that...
It's kind of lute. It looks like a lute.
I think it might... I'm not fully sure what...
A lyre?
What they look like.
Well, I did a report for a speech class on stringed instruments. You know, guitars, lutes, backclavas, not backclava, I forget what it's called now. But all the different kinds of guitars and stringed instruments that were like this, and they have lyres and lutes and all that. I'm not sure which one that is. It's not a ukulele.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's a net and just not our hairstyle.
And this almost looked like it was split, but I think it's just a lighter.
I just think it's lighter. Or you might have another skirt underneath, but I'm pretty sure it's just... it's shadowing, I think.
It could be an overskirt, because it looks like it goes here, and then you see the shadows. I think it's an overskirt.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a jacket or something.
Because that was a style, so... and you were going to show...
Okay, this is the other book I got. It's another drawing book. It's called How to Draw Kawaii. I'm saying Kawaii because it reminds me of Hawaii.
We're not actually sure how it's pronounced.
And so these are. I'm working on the idea that if it's simple and I can have success there, then I will be more able to do other things.
Well, that's how you start. That's where the basic shape and stuff come in.
And
you start small.
They're cute. Mine never looked like this. I mean, I did the flamingo and the chick. They don't come out the way they are here. I think I'm too tense.
Well, it's just going to take practice.
I need to get...
He's really cute.
He is really cute. I like the fox. He's cute. Got a fox and an iguana. Ty like the iguana. I like the fox. The iguana's cute too. And my thought is that my poo journal will benefit from all these little fun things where I can maybe intersperse my ephemera with some of these. I mean, can you imagine a shark coming into Pooh's dreams? There's a shark. I don't know if I want to do a shark. That one's... They tried to make him cute, but he's a shark.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just little llamas and toucans and... Oh, easy way to make an octopus. It only has 4 legs, but it's an octopus. It's a quadrupus.
Well, the rest of them are behind. That's probably what it is.
Quadrupus. It's cute. This is really nice. I mean, it shows you how to go through the steps and everything. Gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's very, very basic that way. But I need very basic.
I mean, they're going to be flat to a certain extent because it's just supposed to be.
Well, that's all I want.
Yeah.
At this point, that's all I want. I just want to be able to decorate my journal, or make a card, or something like that, or I don't know, illustrate a small story.
Yeah.
That's all I really want for this. And,
do you see platypus?
I love platypi. I have a weakness for odd animals, and the platypus, I think, was God's joke. He said, I have leftover pieces of a duck and of a beaver and all this kind of stuff, and this is what and then I'm going to give him a little thing on the back of his foot so he can protect himself. A little poison thing. But only live in Oceania, which is Australia. I always thought they lived on Galapagos, but I guess they're Australia.
Yeah.
Australia has a lot of strange animals.
Oh, yeah.
Unusual animals, which I think is really cool. Someday, if I was so adverse to traveling that if I wasn't, I would love to go to Australia because it sounds like a cool place. But I don't want to go out in the Australian outback where the dingoes are.
Well, I mean, they have all of it sounds. I'm sorry, no.
It's very vast. The only thing I think
big bugs and big everything.
They have Sydney, Perth, Melbourne, and there's probably 1 or 2 others I can't remember. I'm not overly familiar with Australia, but it's like they have cities on the coast and everything else is,
right.
Because I think it's desert and wilderness and all that kind of stuff. And I'm no, no, thank you. Not with the kind of wilderness they have with dingoes and snakes that are poisonous and and all that kind of stuff. No, thank you. But I do like the koalas and things like that. They're cute, and the platypus.
Yeah, does platypus come in the marsupial or is it its own?
I think platypus are actually mammals.
Are they?
I think so because they feed their children. They're young. They have the ability to give them milk.
How does the kangaroo do it?
In their pouch.
Well, they sit in their pouch. Doesn't mean they feed them in their pouch.
I think they feed them in their pouch. I'm not positive. I would have to look. It's been a long time.
That doesn't make much sense.
Mammals have the ability to do that. I think non-mammals do not. It's been a long time since I had my elementary science. Boy, that's long. I knew that. I should know that. Shame on me. Now, this goat doesn't look like a goat to me, but he's cute.
No, he really doesn't look like a goat.
I'm not sure if he's a cat with horns or a dog with horns, but he's adorable. He's
very stylized.
He's a very stylized goat. And the hammer shark. It's a hammerhead shark with his flat head. Isn't he cute? They managed to make him cute.
Yeah. I would never thought that'd be a shark.
I'm not sure what I would have thought that was.
He needs his head more out, longer.
Yeah.
And with a little dip in here.
Yeah.
Because with a hammerhead, you got the little dip.
Yeah.
And then it goes out a bit more.
Well, it's not completely rounded. Again, it's got that kind of dip on the sides, too.
Yeah.
But it's a stylized hammerhead. It's a baby hammerhead. Maybe he hasn't gotten his grooves yet.
His head long enough?
He's not groovy yet. Rhinoceros. Now that's kind of a cute rhinoceros. Okay, well, I can go through this all day. Go ahead, Tahlia, do your thing.
Okay, so even though I didn't bring it here, I did bring what I did. I've now been able to mount stamps that are unmounted if I pick up unmounted stamps. And then they could be set on clear, a clear mounting square and be removed, washed, and placed in an easy to store place.
She gave me some of those. They work really well.
Not the red ones.
No, she gave me
these.
The
I had
ones.
to mount. So this one might have been pre-mounted. I can't remember which ones I mounted and which were pre-mounted. I think I did mount this one because you had to trim and everything. This is I think it was a steampunk crow.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Then here's I think it's a corgi or something.
Well, they like the sharks in this book.
And then there is, now these are hard to tell. Oh, I'm sorry. This one, I'm going to have to stamp some of these at some point just so you guys can see it. This is a cat reading the newspaper. He's rather annoyed that he's being interrupted. These are 5 Little Flames. Another way to rate books and stuff.
Oh, fun. So you have all 5 of them?
Well, it's all...
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah. I think this... Ooh. I think this is maybe a night. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is not. This is Peter Rabbit's mother hugging her little rabbits. And let's see. Oh, this one's a mother bird reading to the baby bird.
Aw.
Now these will be easier to see. Oh, hold on, what's this one? Oh, this is, here's what it looks like stamped. Thoth. He is the Egyptian god of medicine and wisdom. He's usually with Anubis and the, I forget the name of the creature that gobbles up the heart.
Oh, right.
If it's not lighter than a feather in the Book of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
But, yes. Now here are the clear ones, which will be easier for y'all to see because they have a backing on them. That makes it more defined. So here's Peter Rabbit getting in trouble as usual. Then there is oh, this is meant for when I start reading about the Black Death. It's a dancing skeleton. And this was something that would show up in Black Death literature. And then finally I have, it's either a reading crow or a reading raven.
Reminds me of Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Now finally I have 2 other physical stamps which are cool. This one is a thank you bunny. So you can only kind of see it around the thing. It's backwards here, but it says thank you on him. And that's in case I don't feel like calligraphying it or I don't have enough space. And then this one is really cool and special. It's got 2 bunnies with a heart in between with my address and my name and address. Now I'm not going to turn this one around because it's got my name and address on it. So that's kind of cool. So I'll be able to use this instead of address labels for, my part of it. So that's fun. And it's bunny. When I make cards, they tend to be bunny.
Mine tend to be owls. Although I do a lot of, I will do a collage type effect.
Right.
Look at this guy.
Sorry. The doggy.
Chihuahua.
He's cute. So that's everything that's currently here. I'm on a moratorium as well, except for apparently the rosary stuff we picked up.
Mm-hmm.
But
by we, she means she.
But you were involved.
No money.
But most of the stuff that's coming in, that we trickling in, are things I ordered beforehand. It's just that it takes a while. I have no idea where in the process a lot of them are, because if they're stamps, a lot of times it seems like they have to be made or something.
Okay, I want you to tell me what you think this bird is.
Is it meant to be a penguin?
I want you to tell me, give you a few minutes before I reveal it, because it doesn't look like one to me. The other book did it better.
I would have never said that.
Mm-mm.
Of course, once they see the words, it'll help.
Yeah. It doesn't have... The owl should be all the way around.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because right now it kind of looks like a penguin.
Any kind of bird.
Yeah.
You know? But the other book had a really nice owl in it. And this, I can use this still. I just won't use it as an owl.
Right. Sorry. So yeah, that's it.
That's it. We do have a Zoom coming up. That's this Friday.
Is this Friday the last
for
Friday?
the Patreon. Yeah, because today is the 21st. So that means next Wednesday is the 28th, right?
The first, yeah, because the first is a Friday, so.
Mm-hmm. So next Friday, so this Friday is a Zoom for Patreons.
Yeah, because I think I even have it scheduled on there.
Yeah, it is scheduled. It is scheduled in my notebook and everything.
Yeah, don't be surprised if I'm wiped out, because besides the fact that I have been wiped out anyway, we have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and this one usually hits me pretty hard.
Yep.
So
bring your chatterbox with you because
I could possibly be abandoning.
Yeah, and I don't like to carry the whole thing. You guys have to talk to me, okay? Talk to me.
Our people are pretty good about
They
that.
are. We have some wonderful people who come for the Patreon, and for those of you who haven't made it for a while, we'd love to see you back. You're always welcome. Our Patreons are always welcome, even if you haven't been in a while. We don't care.
Yeah.
Come and join us. Talk to us. We talk over each other. We talk under each other. We talk through each other. So it's like a family or friend, close friends kind of get together, and we get excited, and sometimes we just talk over each other.
Well, yeah, because if just like in any sort of group that feels comfortable, you know that if you don't say something, you might not get a word in edgewise. So,
and
we're
if you want to help direct the conversation, get there early, because usually the people who are there first, that's where the topic goes for a little while before we get settled down with everybody. So, early bird gets the worm, so to speak. Yeah, that takes care of that. We want to thank all the people who commented over on YouTube. I didn't see anybody yet at PHN, but that doesn't mean there isn't anybody commenting there. But we want to thank Wendy, who is MacGyver, Paula, and Kara, who did over at YouTube. And we know we've been a little bit inconsistent on when it comes up. We've been trying to podcast either Tuesday or Wednesday.
And besides which, I've been having issues with getting the video to save as an MP4. I did an update, so hopefully that'll fix the issue. But there were several days of technical issues.
Yeah, we've had internet issues as well. We're looking into...
I mean, these issues were unrelated to internet.
Yeah, but I don't know how that means when you though get things up to put it on the actual internet.
That wasn't a problem.
No, I'm saying that we have had internet issues.
Oh, well, but I mean, that hasn't been a problem for the podcast.
But I'm just saying it could be in the future.
Yeah.
Because they have signs up saying that there's going to be high-speed internet available. My husband's looking into it because everything is incredibly slow. Plex is slow. going places and doing things is just very, very slow.
I have noticed that.
And spotty in certain areas of the house and stuff like that. So we're hoping, we just got a new modem from Xfinity, so we're hoping that will help a little bit and see what that does. But thank you for bearing with us, because it's not that we're inconsistent in podcasting, it's just that it's hard to get it posted.
Yeah.
And I know that our days have been a little bit, because of the health issues and things going on, we aren't always able to do it on Tuesday like we want to.
Right. And this time Jean had an appointment, so.
Yeah, she had an appointment. We don't like to rush, so we wanted to just do that. But anyway, so we are glad that you joined us. Do you have anything else you want to have to say?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. We're both tired, and we still managed to talk an hour.
Oh, that's no, yeah. We want to, if that's the stash enhancements and stuff. We want to thank you for joining us for the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, and we hope to see you here again next week. This is the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 589, I think. Yep, oops. 589. And that's a wrap. God bless. Bye.
Bye.